Join and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Whoa. We are crippled by the low temperatures around here where we live.
Crippled.
Like 18 degrees. Yeah. I got up this morning and my wife, Jody, had the doors to the in the bathroom, the counter underneath the sink open so the heat could stay under there, and had water dripping and all of that. And I said, oh, well, somebody called her brother-in-law, Chuck.
Yeah.
He's a master plumber. He'll tell you that too. He's not just a plumber. He's a master plumber.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Love that.
Yep. But I had to go out. We have we live out in the country. We're on a well, and we have a big main water source in the yard, and it's under one of those fake rocks, so nobody can tell.
Yeah. What is it? Look at that boulder in their yard.
Yeah.
It's a giant boulder, and the neighbors have one exactly like it.
What are the chances?
So last year I had to go and I winterized it. My grandfather, aka Papa, was a plumber as well. He was a pipe fitter in a mill, and so he showed me when I was little how to wrap towels and T-shirts around a faucet to keep it insulated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's really a redneck looking, now they make the stuff it's made for that. You just put it over but this is a pipe sticking up out of the ground with a faucet on it. It's like a big pipe.
Okay.
So it's different than the ones up against the house.
Yeah.
And they have I put the little styrofoam things on those. But Jody goes, you need to go out there and wrap those pipes. I said, they're already wrapped. I never unwrapped them from last winter. Yes, you did. You mean you haven't used that water out there? And it's like, no. So I went out there, and guess what?
Still
wrapped. So they had towels wrapped around them with duct tape, holding it in place and all that. So I said, well, I'm out here with the stuff now. I might as well super duper insulate them. Mm-hmm. So I had two old hoodies that I just pushed down over that pipe, like the pipe is wearing two hoodies.
It's like a person coming out of the ground.
And then I put a thick plastic bag over that, and then zip tied it all together and all that, and then put that boulder back on top.
You're like Atlas rolling the rock up the hill.
Yeah, it's warm, is what you're saying.
That counts as I did a home project.
Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely.
I fixed something at home.
Absolutely.
Been out there all day in that yard working.
Sweating.
You reinforced the pipes.
I did.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Don't nobody know about wrapping pipes the way I do.
With hoodies.
Yeah. They're stylish too.
Yeah, take some pictures of your hoodie wrapped pipes. I want to see
Are
that.
they colorful hoodies?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I
Very
like it.
colorful.
I like it. Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team. tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
One of my favorite stories about TJ, and he's told this on the radio plenty of times, but it's one of my favorites, is when TJ's older brother came in. Well, tell him the Appleseed story quickly, if you could, like when you thought you were getting in trouble.
Yeah, in kindergarten, they had told us about Johnny Appleseed.
Right.
And my parents were gone just for a little while, and they left us home with our friends playing. My brother's 4.5 years older than I am, so he's supposed to be in charge of me. And I had eaten an apple, and I took the seeds, and I went out and just scooped some dirt out of the way and put those apple seeds there. And I went and I told him, I said, Todd, I just planted my seeds from my apple, so an apple tree is going to grow right there. And he just immediately went, you did not. He said, you are going to be in trouble. You know, Mama and Daddy don't want an apple tree right there by the driveway. It's going to mess up the car. It's going to mess up the concrete. You are going to be in such trouble. And so I went over there because I got all upset and I was trying to dig them up, you know. And I was 5.
Yeah. Sweet boy.
Yeah. And then he said, it's too late. It's too late. They're going to start growing now anyway. You saw the thing about Johnny Appleseed?
You were probably so upset.
I was.
He was crying and the whole thing. He was upset. But
Oh, my God.
that's sort of like what older siblings do. Like I have 2 older brothers. TJ has an older brother. You have an older brother. They constantly told me I was adopted. And I think that's a common one.
They told my husband he was adopted all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's just sort of what older siblings do to younger siblings. So we threw this up on social media at TJ Riggins Show. What's the most ridiculous thing your sibling convinced you was true? At TJ Riggins Show. There's a lot of great answers. Aaron said, my older brother told me if I dug too deep in our sandbox that the devil was going to come out and get me.
That's a good one.
That's a great one. I don't even know why you would say that. Like, other than to just scare them. Sarah said, my older sister used to always tell me I was adopted and came off a watermelon truck in Mexico. buy the watermelon, get a free baby. She'd whisper it in my ear all the time, and I would just cry. It was terrible. And then one day my daddy heard her, and that was the end of that lie. Because she got a whooping for it.
Watermelon truck in Mexico.
You buy a watermelon, you get a baby. Cindy said, me and my brother had my sister convinced that she was adopted and had a glass eye.
And not only that, you got a glass eye.
That is so weird.
Crying.
And just diabolical. These are cracking me up. Cindy said, I have a scar on the back of my leg from a surgery. My brother told me I swallowed a lizard, and that's where it ended up. I can go get it out. A lot more, I was adopted. Shelly said, when I grew up, my 4 older sisters told me that you get pregnant by pushing in your belly button. So that was just sort of to hide things. Yeah. Do you remember anything like that? Were your brothers, did they razz you at all?
Not really. I'm sure my older brother did that to my younger brother. Not really me. Yeah. They knew to stay away from me.
Yeah. You were the razzer.
Yeah.
I got a feeling, you sort of dominated that household in a way.
They just knew not to talk to me ever.
That's helpful. Yeah. So if you've got a great one, at TJ Riggins Show, we'd love to read it.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team. tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
I hear this a lot. I know everybody does. There's always somebody around that will say, "Oh, I can't handle somebody throwing up. If I see somebody throwing up, then I'm going to start throwing up."
Yeah.
And I always wonder how true that is. I mean, do you just get kind of queasy and whatnot, or do you you're going along fine, and then, oh my God, there's somebody throwing up, and then you're like contagious vomiting.
Yeah.
But people say that it exists. contagious vomiting.
My daughter can do it. Not because it's so gross, but she just has a bad gag reflex, I guess. And she could just make herself throw up. It's so weird.
I wish I could do that.
Well, yeah. She's just, she can throw up on a dime. She can think about throwing up and do it.
You bragging on that girl all the time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. She may not be that smart, but she can throw up on a dime.
I mean,
it's a special talent to get, especially a girl that's cute, to be able to throw up on a dime and give you 9-cent change.
That's weird.
That's what she can do. But I've often wondered if it's the same with other bodily functions. Like if you see somebody pooping, are you going to have to poop?
It's like, oh, here it comes.
Contagious. Well, they've done a study about contagious peeing. In country of Japan, they did this huge study, contagious urination, they call it. And they watched all these chimps for months, like 600 hours, how many months that is, 600 hours. Maybe it's not a month. They were in the zoo in Japan, and they tracked how often within 60 seconds of each other that they urinated. So if one of them got up and went and urinated, how many of the other ones would do it within 60 seconds?
Okay.
And they said that it is a thing. It happens a lot. It says social rank makes a difference too. So if the dominant chimp gets up and goes and does it, then the more submissive ones, the lower ones would do it too.
Wow.
Kind of like they're trying to fit in and be cool.
Yeah. Oh, we're peeing now? Are we all
let's go.
peeing?
Hey, we're peeing great, aren't we, Spike? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how I'm doing it. I'm doing it just like you. But they say that the theories are is that's the way humans are as well, especially women. It's like if with the contagious peeing. But I think women go to the bathroom together, but they do it to talk and have somebody to talk to while they're in there, and some way. Women don't like walking in a room, no matter how small it is, by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sure,
that's true.
Even a restroom, I don't want to go in by myself.
Well, it's like how they play the sound of water dripping to make you urinate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something to like the sound of it makes you have to go as well.
The only psychological thing that I experience like that is if I don't really have to go that badly, it's not an emergency. But as soon as I see the toilet, it becomes an emergency.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got to go now.
Yeah.
That's always baffled me.
Yeah.
A little bit, but that is a psychological trigger that if you've got to pee and then you see the toilet, it makes you want to pee more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And harass your coworkers in public bathrooms.
Oh yeah. Well, that's always fun.
Yeah.
You've never been in the bathroom with Riggins at a QT or a Love's truck stop, have you?
Can't say I have.
It's fun.
It's an awful experience.
It's very fun.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, man, another day of a crazy, jam-packed show. There are days, Riggins, we can be honest with people. We come in here and we got nothing. I mean, we got a 12-pack of nothing when it comes to content. We're trying to milk as much as we can get out of it.
Sure.
You know, like milking an almond.
That's what it is.
But yesterday and then today, we got too much content.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment of riches today, folks.
Now, we're going to get an update on the Lindsay finds Rob a wife thing in a little while, just a few minutes. We're not going to get right into that yet because I have gotten word, Riggins, that there is some deceit afoot.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Somebody's not being on the up and up.
Oh, you're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, this is exciting. Oh, I love it. Somebody's not being honest.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I
no.
love that.
Yeah.
Lindsay doesn't sound like she loves it.
Oh, just,
Well,
you know
it's either
what?
me
I
or-
love that.
It's either me or Rob, so I don't know.
Wow, what a tease.
Yeah. But then we were just discussing, Riggins and I live in suburban Charlotte. We live north of the big city. And I live farther north than Riggins does, and you didn't get any snow at all. You did? Oh, you did get
yeah.
some?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. You got a dusting or whatnot. I got not one flake where I live out in the country of Mooresville, North Carolina. And Lindsay, you got slammed so much that your kids are actually going to get to sled on snow today instead of just frozen grass like last time.
Yeah, they're really excited. Our whole neighborhood's going to go out on the golf course and do it, which was the plan last week or whenever it snowed a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we just did our grass last time. They loved it. They don't know any different. They've never really seen snow at that point. So they were like,
Yeah.
this snow is awesome. I was like, this is grass.
But can you imagine all of the pictures and videos that my household has been getting from our home state of Louisiana? All of the people back home.
Ton of snow.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot.
We posted. They were somebody had one of those swamp boats, the fan boats.
Oh yeah, the
out there
airboat, I
doing
saw that.
doing what do you call them?
Yeah, donuts.
Doing donuts in an airboat on
Right
the
out in
snow.
the yard, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a scene!
I almost sent you that because I know you love redneck Louisiana things.
Yeah.
And I almost sent you that and say, only in Louisiana. and they probably planned that. Hey, if it does snow like they've been saying, we're getting out the airboat and we're going to put it in the yard.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen it, go to TJ Riggins Show on Twitter or X. I posted it yesterday. It's a great video. Just Louisiana craziness.
I love that.
It's certainly one of the best videos you'll see today.
Yeah. And Jody's parents sent a video and you can hear her dad fumbling with it going, is it on? Like they were just going to walk out and show the front yard. And we get a long shot of their ceiling and then him going, it is on. They're arguing about it. And then I didn't even know what it was until they pointed the camera out there. And I said, oh, I recognize that front yard. But then they quickly got back in the house.
I believe it. Yeah. They're
Scared. They're scared.
Yeah. Myrtle Beach got a bunch of snow. I mean, it's all these places are getting a ton of snow that don't usually get it.
Just craziness.
Yeah.
Okay. So who has already been living in deceit with this whole find Rob a wife thing? We're going to uncover all of it and accuse the accused. Next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, looking great in a pair of stilettos shouldn't leave you in agony. Get the painless stilettos my wife Jody wears and save 30% when you use the promo code TJ. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Look hot, save money, be comfortable. Okay, quickly reset. Lindsay is working a dating app in Rob's name. He agreed to this. She wants to find him a wife. The subscription to the thing only lasts 1 month, so she's under a little bit of a time crunch. She's been obsessed with it, as we talked about yesterday. It's her favorite thing to do. But I have found out, Riggins, that somebody may have been a little dishonest when putting Rob's profile up there.
Somebody was a little dishonest putting up Rob's profile.
Because it shows Rob having a graduate degree. Oh. And it says that his star sign is Libra, and it's not.
He's not
at all. No.
I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah, he's a Scorpio, remember?
Yeah.
Which is much sexier sounding than Libra.
Absolutely.
TJ, I also didn't tell you that my bio initially was also a lie.
Yeah.
I changed that the other day, though.
I did that.
Right. Well, yeah, you did that, but you also did the other two because because I didn't do it.
No, I didn't. I didn't do any of your information, but I did do a fake bio.
That is not information that I put on there.
So what did you fake, Lindsay?
Wait. Sorry, I'm confused. I didn't fake any of that because you did that at the bar with me.
No, that part was not on there when I first did it.
So
I didn't change it. So I don't know what that is.
Maybe he's been hacked and somebody, put that he's got a graduate degree and he's a Libra when he's clearly a sexy Scorpio.
That's right.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense though, Rob, why Lindsay would fake an astrological sign. She doesn't even believe in all that.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know when your birthday is. I wouldn't have done that.
I don't think she did it on purpose, but she definitely did it.
Mm. Oh, well, I did. No, but
what did you do on purpose, Lynn?
Okay, so I did. Y'all know I admit everything that I do. I faked a bio that was terrible. Like, I even asked Kyle to help me one night. I'm like, what would you put to snag somebody and really quick, like get their attention? He said, I don't know. Like, you figure it out. Like, I'm busy. Because I think he was still working. I was like, you're no help. He's like, you're the one doing this.
Yeah, I can't believe that he's not helpful at all to you, Lindsay.
At all. Mm. So what did I say? What did I write? I wish I would have screenshot it.
Yeah, I have it. It says, they call me Tech D Rob on the radio, ... I like to have fun and enjoy meeting new people. Let's have fun together.
Ugh.
I know. I did. Listen.
You could have just ended that with Foxy Lady.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
it's
like a swinger.
And in all fairness, Rob didn't put anything, so I had to do something.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't know about those other two things. That
sounds exactly like something Rob would say. I'm looking to have a good time.
Hi, my name's Rob. If you'd like to have fun, because I like to have fun, let's have fun together. It's like, it was boring.
They call me Tech D Rob on the radio.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I admire my graduate degree.
I read it to Kyle, and he went, "That's terrible." Wait, and you don't have a graduate degree?
No, that's one of the highest things you can get.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
the D's for doctor.
We got to take a break. We'll do Now Trending next, and then we'll continue with this later. So y'all chill.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/Sweet Dreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So it looks like Mr. Beast was serious about buying TikTok.
Yeah.
He tweeted out, when the ban was happening, he's like, I'll buy TikTok. He's like, I put that up as a joke, but then I started getting contacted by other billionaires saying, we'll go in with you, we'll buy TikTok. And now he looks like he's kind of serious.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter as long as the Chinese government is not operating and has any say over it.
Yeah, I think that's the goal.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to see one of the biggest YouTube personalities take over TikTok.
Yeah. But I don't even want a partnership with communist China in it.
Right.
Yeah.
And President Trump and I may disagree on that. I'm not quite sure, but it sounded like we disagree.
Well, just call him.
I will. I'm gonna let him settle down and get. Yesterday was his first full day in the office. So
Right.
I'll let him finish out the week. I'll call him Monday morning.
Let him settle down.
Absolutely. So we did get some snow in the area. A lot of unusual places got hit with a lot of snow, New Orleans being one of them, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So a lot of those people are not going to venture out today. They're going to stay inside, maybe watch some Netflix. I got some bad news. Netflix is raising their prices again.
Yeah.
So it's going up for the first time since October of 2023. The ad-supported plan going from $6.99 to $7.99, and all the other tiers going up about $1 as well. So
We should have just stayed with cable and satellite.
I mean,
It's costing more now to watch TV than it did.
you're not kidding.
And box TVs.
How many subscriptions do you have? Like streaming subscriptions do you have, TJ?
Let's see, probably 4 or 5.
Or Lindsay, is there a ton in your house?
We only do that. We don't have regular.
Oh, you're so
Cable.
young. You're so young, millennial. We don't even have cable anymore. We
Probably
cut the
don't even
cord.
have a home phone.
So yeah, just brace for some price hikes with Netflix. Today is National Hot Sauce Day. National Hot Sauce Day. Now we got some big hot sauce fans here. TJ loves his Louisiana or Crystal hot sauce, right?
Yeah, Crystal Louisiana style hot sauce is my favorite, and then the Louisiana brand Louisiana hot sauce, that's listed as number 1 in Louisiana, in state of Louisiana. But I don't think that they've got that correct. More people use Crystal, I believe.
Yeah. They said that nationwide it's Frank's Red Hot. And it's just the most, most commonly found one. Everybody uses Frank's. But here where we live in North Carolina, it is Texas Pete.
Right. It's made in Winston-Salem.
Right.
And it's a good hot sauce. It's a good hot sauce.
Yeah, good vinegary. Lindsay, are you a hot sauce girl?
I'm a hot sauce girl.
Love that.
Texas Pete for me.
Texas.
Yeah, well, that's a North Carolina girl right there, man. Born and bred. She got that Texas Pete in her veins.
Yeah.
She bleeds it, man.
Texas Pete and vinegar style barbecue sauce.
Yes.
That accent comes out every once in a while with Lindsay, and it's great. It is real deep.
Especially if I have a couple cocktails, it gets real bad.
Yeah. Like her daughter's name is Delilah, but a lot of times it sounds like Lindsay's saying Delilah. Delilah.
And Kyle.
Yeah.
Cow. My husband, Cow.
Yeah.
And then there's some footage being released out of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, the two co-stars that were on that movie. It Ends With Us, and they're currently suing each other. It's a weird video. TMZ has some behind-the-scenes footage of them romantically dancing and having like an actual conversation. Yeah. It's odd to watch. And she says this backs up everything I say about him being a freak creep. And he says the exact same thing.
Yeah, it just backs up everything I said about I didn't sexually harass her.
Exactly. So something's off there. I'm not on Nextdoor. It's the gossip page for neighborhoods. But we're going to talk about Nextdoor nightmares coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the home page to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice-cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
One of the benchmarks of getting older is moving to the suburbs, starting a family, and if you're a woman, joining Nextdoor, which is like Facebook for your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that it's any different than the mom Facebook groups, but this is for your neighborhood so that you become a member. And then it basically devolves into people gossiping about their neighbors and saying, making catty comments about decorations and things like that. But it is fun to read. So somebody compiled a list of the craziest Nextdoor posts recently, and I'll just go through a few of them here. Here's a woman. I thought this app was cool to find lost dogs and see what was cool happening in our neighborhood. I can't take the begging anymore. Is there another app for people who really just care about our neighborhood and not just whine about their lives and ask for free stuff? That got a lot of likes. It gets into that. Does anybody know somebody who can come power wash my driveway? But here's a crazy one. An older woman said, I'm a widow with 2 grown sons who chose not to have children, so I will never have grandchildren, and I long for them. I'm wondering if there's anyone on Nextdoor who has children, but the children have no grandparents. Perhaps they have passed away or live in another country or estranged. I would love to find a child or children to grandmother.
Oh, she wants to be a grandmother by proxy.
Exactly.
Whoa.
I knit, I sing, I know gobs of stories. I would make a wonderful grandma. She's supposed to.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's kind of creepy.
It's a shame
I
that
mean,
her,
it really
her
is.
rotten sons won't give her grandchildren.
She definitely
Go volunteer or something.
Yeah, I totally agree. Go to the soup kitchen. There's a lot of people that need help.
Yeah, or I can drop my children off. What's her address?
Well,
I'm not a big fan of the DINK.
The dual income, no kids.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that movement.
Yeah, you want people to have kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, I want them to have kids, and I want them to raise their kids with the political principles that I have. That are the ones that are good for the country to survive and thrive.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to know how y'all knew what DINK meant and what all the.
It's a little something called the news, Lindsay.
I mean, it's just so. I've been seeing a lot of that on Bumble.
On Bumble?
I've been seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is that? I literally had to Google that.
Yeah, dual income, no kids. It's usually referred to millennial couples that are just
too selfish to have kids,
having dogs, raising dogs, stuff like that. But one more Nextdoor post that I thought was really interesting, and this is
I'm
real.
just joking, by the way.
He's teasing. It's a joke.
Yeah, save your complaint messages. I'm not going to do anything but laugh at them anyway. So,
one picture, and this is a real thing. Has anybody else been having some stranger put beans in their mailbox? This is actually a real thing. People pour out baked beans in other people's mailboxes. And they say it's been reported in the Daily Mail and the New York Post that this could be a sign to other people that your house is safe to rob.
Well, it's also a federal offense.
Messing with mailboxes. I believe so. And then you got to clean out all these beans that are in your mailbox.
You know how to fix that?
How do you do that?
Exploding mailbox.
Yeah, you should have thought of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nextdoor nightmares. That's fun.
Cool.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.